So Gypsy Gardener 2 has made a comment on Nancy Today making cornhusk dolls at Mira, and she said, Nancy, I love these old birds you're hanging out with. I wish I was there. Well, we wish you were here too. Wouldn't that be fun if everybody came, if we could all have one big party? Everybody could meet each other and we could all have new friends. So we're all kind of alike. I mean, you know, we're all interested in the same things. I mean, not just me. You're not just interested in me. You're interested in the stuff I'm talking about, right? I mean, it's Willem's interested in me, right, dear?
I am.
He is. He loves me, and I love him. Anyway, so these old birds I'm hanging out with, most people that live out here in the woods are retired because commuting is a little bit of a fantasy. Except my sweetheart commutes. And some people do commute, but it's stressful. It's a long way to Ottawa. Okay, we'll move right on. Airsoft Reviews 85 has made a comment on detect broken bone without x-ray. What were those shots-like things she was putting into you? Well, she had this little activator gun, and she just pushes it, and it pushes 10 pounds of pressure very quickly on a spot. And it's enough to move the vertebrae or the bones that are a little bit out of alignment in the joints. I mean, you don't have to be terribly out to hurt, or they don't even have to hurt a lot, but if they're a little bit out, it'll be affecting some other part of your body. Anyway, that's what she was doing on my knees and feet, I think. And Amy Dan 24, she sent me a message. Oh, it's a private message. Maybe I've got to check it out before I read it to you. I better not read out private messages. No. She lives in Miami. Yep. She told me that the cardboard boxes are not a good place to live because they have a lot of sex offenders and other criminals that are out there living in those boxes. And Tag also sent me a message. And I can't read that one to you either because it's a private message and it's not nice to read private messages online. Okay, so let's go down here. We have a comment on I'm going to get dentures and also deer in the field. This is by Cooking for Fun. Oh, Cooking for Fun. I wanted to mention to you, sometimes you have little hearts or little things on it. My computer always wants to open some Korean or something, some language pack to deal with those things. I don't understand that. Okay, Cooking for Fun said, I grind my teeth as well. I can feel they are a little worn, especially the molars, so I decided to work graveyard shift as a solution. Now there's an idea. If you don't sleep, when would you grind your teeth? I suppose that would work for a little while, but eventually you might fall asleep. Okay, let's see what it says. I'm not sure if I stop the grinding when I sleep during the day. I'm pretty sure it's much less now. Seems like an odd solution, but I hope it's effective. Take care and hope all goes well with you, and you'll soon be pain-free. Yeah. I stopped wearing my night guard the other day, and it's so neat because now my teeth fit together. When I wore my night guard, I would grind and go like this, and by the time I woke up in the morning, my jaw was so not lined up that I couldn't really chew anything. Still can't chew anything anyway. Okay. Nancy Today, I don't want to get out of my chair. Kin, I don't know Kin 576. Welcome Kin 576 to the Nancy Today world. Nancy Today lives in that world, and a lot of other people live there with us. Hi Nancy, I would just like to say what a lovely person you are. What a thank you very much. That's a sweet thing to say. See, Willem? See how they just come out with it and say things like this? You were having a hard time finding reasons why you love me. Just joking. Okay, you're real and different, and I like different people. Perhaps because I've always felt a bit different myself. That'll do it. Listening to you always cheers me up, especially if I'm having a crap day, so thank you. So you've watched more than one video too then, eh? Well, Kin, it's nice to meet you, and thank you for stopping and telling me that. That makes me feel good. I know what you mean about being different. I just had to check I didn't go. The last video was 12 minutes, so I gotta make sure I don't do that to this one. different too. Other people don't understand what it's like to be different. They think you're just like them, only you're slacking. You know? That's kind of a weird thought. I was with somebody the other day, and she said something about my mess. Didn't want to clean up after me, clean up my mess. And my mess isn't a problem for me. I clean it up if I want. And I don't expect anybody else to clean up after me. But it was an interesting thought, because what she was really saying is, I am a very organized person, and I spend a lot of time cleaning up messes, and I don't want to spend more time cleaning up messes I don't have to clean up. That's what she was really saying. And I thought about how different that we are. Her brain is not like mine, and so in her mind, I was just slacking off, letting there be a great big mess when I could have avoided the mess. Like she would have avoided having a mess. But see, really, her brain is wired differently. I don't see the mess. I don't notice that I made a mess. I don't think about I'm making a mess. I'm so focused on what I'm doing that the mess happens, and after I'm done, then you can look around and say, oh look at the mess. Anyway, so we're just completely different. We're wired differently. Our brains are different. But I don't think they can see that we're different. We can all see that they are different. All of us who don't think that way, we can see that they are all organized and we're not. And some people go around thinking bad about themselves because they think that they're supposed to be organized like everybody else. But really, we didn't come that way. It's not hard for them to be organized. That's something that comes naturally to them. Try and get them to make a mess. I bet they can't make a mess. I bet they can't make a mess and leave it. No, that would just drive them batty. They would lie in bed wide awake knowing there's a dirty dish in the sink. Yeah, that would really ruin their lives. So we won't worry about that. But yes, you are in good hands. Good company here. We're all a little bit different on this bus. Okay, now we're going to move on. Let's see. And Tag sent me a personal message. I won't read that because it's a personal message. I have to put back as unread. Otherwise it won't even show up again. 3 toothaches. Angus 3, my friend from Australia, said, I feel for you, Nancy. I had the same problem. She's talking about her toothaches. Okay, I hope the dentist can fix them for you. I hope so too. Okay, here's another one with 3 toothaches. SkyFitsHeaven24 said, I feel bad for you. You should get the one wisdom tooth pulled out though. Then you'll never have to worry about it later. See, the thing about that wisdom tooth is it's the only thing back there. The one next to it is missing, and the one next to that is broken off just above the gum level. And the one next to that is sloped, so they're all kind of on a downward slope. And so in the eventuality that if I ever got a bridge, I would need that wisdom tooth there to put all these beside, you know, to hook it all to. But that doesn't look like it's going to happen anyway. Let's see how our time is going. 8:33. Okay. Carrie Zmatic. I never know how to say that. K-A-R-Y-Z-Z-Matic. Or Z-Z. Carrie Zmatic. Nancy, wisdom teeth aren't necessary. Just get that one pulled now. It'll be one less tooth to pull later. We see, that's what I was talking about, so I haven't gotten it pulled. Actually, around here, to get a wisdom tooth out costs $250. That's $1,000 to get my kid's wisdom tooth out. Too bad. Okay. And Dina Emily said, I'm so sorry for you. Bless your heart. Thank you, Dina. You say so many things like that all the time. And all of you that have said, you're sorry when my teeth hurt and when I'm sick and want me to get better. That's so good. It makes me feel good that everybody out there cares. Now, if you all lived next door, think of how much chicken soup I would have. We'd be having chicken soup coming out our ears. Okay, Lizzie Langdon. Oh, have I got any time left? Oh, so you're Lizzie Langdon. I joined YouTube again. McDahlia. I can't get that name back. Just to see how you are doing and comment. You're a trooper, Nancy. I wish I had a quarter of your stick-to-itiveness. real name is. So Lizzie is a good name. Lizzie Langdon. I was going to say something to you. Oh yeah, I can't find your phone number. Let's not phone you. I can't find your number. Can you fix that for me? Thank you. Okay, we better change this one. Yep, we're out of time. Go